Yo, guys. Oh my gosh. I hit 10,000 subscribers. I am just like seriously overjoyed, so grateful, so thankful, so happy that like I kept on posting because there was many times, I mean, I've been posting for 8 years now. And there was many times where I was like, let me just stop posting. I'm not getting any views. I know it's not all about views, but you gotta be real with it. Like, whether or not it's about views, there's just this a part of being a human that you kind of want to see, like some sort of growth, some sort of yeah, following, like just something. Because I mean, I was posting because I wanted to get to the point where I am now, where I can post about anything in my life and people would actually care enough to watch it. So when I was getting literally under 100 views every day, it was really hard, like for so many years, randomly I would have a video that would get like 1,000 maybe, but most of that 8 years before, like maybe 4 months ago, I was getting like 100 views a video and barely any subscribers were coming in. Honestly, if I were to look back on it, I feel like when I got more and more authentic, when I got more and more like comfortable with being in front of a camera, I think that's when I really started to see the growth. And also when I showed more of my life and I just kind of didn't talk about like just one thing all the time. In the beginning of my channel, I was really just talking about being like a trans man, and like that was it. That's how it started. My first video was like I'm starting to transition. So I'm glad that I did start that way, because it was like first something so small and then it turned into something much bigger. Now I post about everything: being an artist, being a business owner, being a landlord, being into real estate, and all my hobbies, and my workout plan, and my family and my girlfriend, and just everything. I feel like my diet, I mean, literally DIY projects, and literally everything I can think of, everything I do in my life, I'm able to film that, and people are actually open to watching a video on it. I just feel so incredibly grateful, even if it just stopped right here and it didn't keep on going up, like I would just be so happy. But obviously I would love for it to grow more and more. And because I hit 10,000 today, obviously, because you've seen the title, I'm literally doing a Q&A. So I did post, I think I posted it like when I was around like 9,500 subscribers. So I gave it like I think 2 weeks for people to put in questions. So I got quite a few, and again, I'm just so grateful for that, because I remember back in the day, like years ago, I made a Q&A post and I got like one question, and it's like I'm not gonna make a video with just one question. So I just feel so grateful, because I always wanted like really like a lot of questions. I think like 2 months ago though, when I like had one video kind of blow up, I got a little bit more, subscribers coming in. I did make a Q&A like, yeah, 2 or 3 months ago. And I think that what I'm going to do going forward, I'll do like every 10,000, probably every 10 or 5,000, depending on how fast I grow. Well, if it takes forever to get to 15,000, like I'll just probably do one soon. But yeah, okay, let me get into those questions. If you sent a question in, thank you so much for sending it in. I'm going to answer them as detailed as I can. I'm just going to relax, give myself time to really answer these questions. I'm not going to rush through them. I feel like last time I was rushing through them. So, yeah, let me get to them. All right, so I got my iPad sitting over here. I'm going to go through every single one of them. I'm going to read all of them. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm just going to go through them. So they're not in any particular order. I'm just reading them on here at whatever pops up first. So first one says, I'm praying your channel reaches 100,000 subscribers. I ran across your channel and it seems very interesting, so I subscribed and been enjoying it ever since. So keep doing you. Sending love from Mississippi. Thank you so much. I'm guessing your name is Betty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I honestly, even reading that, it's kind of crazy, because like 100,000 subscribers would be crazy, and just knowing that somebody out there like believes in me, like you don't even know me personally, like in real life, and you believe in me that much, like 10xing how much I have now, like that would be insane. And I'm ready for it. I think I'm ready to have 100,000. I think I'd be just so, I don't even know what I would do. Like I would just feel so grateful, and just I already felt so grateful with 10,000, so how would it feel with 100,000? Maybe it would feel the same. It is all just online stuff, but I'm sure that it would just be incredible. So anyways, thank you so much, Betty. I hope that that's really your name. But somebody else just sent a few emojis, just some hearts, and I can't see the other emojis here on my iPad, but I'm guessing there may be flowers and hearts. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. This next one says, when can we expect lives? And please have a shirt on when this happens, with a crying, laughing emoji. I actually am planning on doing lives. Ideally, my therapist keeps on telling me this too, which is so random, but he keeps on telling me I should do lives. Like every single time I see him, he says, do lives. Because I'm always talking about my social media. I'm like, how can I be better? What can I do more? And he said, what about lives? So I'm always thinking about doing lives. I definitely want to. What I see ideally is I would like to have two phones. I don't even have to wait until I have two phones, but ideally I'd like to have two phones or two cameras or whatever. Borrow my girlfriend's, borrow my sister's phone, and have one set up on a live on YouTube and one on TikTok, maybe a third one on Instagram, and literally be making rugs. If I could have a fourth one that I can also be making actually a full-length video for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram as well, that would be great. So I am planning on doing live. So that's actually a really, really big goal of mine. It's just about how, I guess right now I could technically just go on one of the apps on live. I'd probably choose TikTok only because there's the most people on there, or YouTube, but I don't think I'll do Instagram live. Like if I were to have to choose one, it would probably be TikTok. So definitely look out for that soon. I'll definitely be making an announcement on YouTube like, hey, I'm doing lives every Wednesday at 5 p.m. I want to have it be a scheduled thing too. I think that's why I'm waiting as well, because I want to wait until I know I can do like 1 hour every week and like really make it that same hour every week, and like, you know what I mean, don't just say it, actually do it. So I want to wait until I get to a point where I know exactly when that is, and I will 100% let you guys know, because I need people up in those lives. This one says, hey Elijah, I love the way you and your girlfriend seem so comfortable with your sexuality. How much longer will you have to take the medications, the injections? I'm guessing they're talking about testosterone. Love you both so much. Enjoy your channel. It's part of my daily routine, with some cute little emojis. I really appreciate that. Your daily routine, like, that's kind of insane to me, because I definitely have people I watch, like, not daily, but like really often, and I love their content. I don't know what I would do without their content. And so like, just knowing that my videos are inside of this person's daily routine, and maybe probably more of your guys' daily routine, because I mean, I post every day and people are watching it every day. So I just really just cannot believe somebody's sitting down and be like, let me put on Elijah's video. But about your question though, also, I do want to mention that is so sweet that you said that thing about me and my girlfriend. We are very comfortable with our sexuality and just our relationship together. Like, I'm just so happy I found Kale. Like, you don't even know. I was single for so long, and I didn't think I would find anybody, but I found her, and we're quite damn near perfect. So about the question about the testosterone, when you're a trans person, you pretty much sign up to take it every day of your life, like until you die. But me personally, I don't want to do that. With being a trans man, if you stop taking it, you'll still have the deep voice, you'll still have the facial hair just won't grow in new places it never grown before. If you keep taking it, it'll keep on growing in more and more places. It'll probably continue going up my cheeks and more thicker, But if I stop taking it, I'll still have the hair I have, I'll still have the voice I have, I'll still look the way I do. Obviously, because I got top surgery, so my chest will stay the same. The only thing that will go back is bleeding. So I will start bleeding again, and a little bit of fat redistribution, but I don't even think that any really necessarily happened with my body after I took testosterone. I still have like some hips and whatnot. There's surgeries you can get to get rid of hips and all that, but I don't want any more surgeries other than like maybe a revision on my top surgery if I had the money for it at some point. But with the testosterone, I wouldn't want to bleed, so like I'd probably want to get a hysterectomy, or I don't know what I would do. I think I have to get a hysterectomy. So right now I'm kind of like a big question mark on when I will stop, but I definitely will stop within, I would say, the next anywhere between 2 to 10 years. I'll definitely stop. This person said, I really appreciate the kind words you gave to your supporters, with some cute emojis as well. And I really appreciate that, because yes, I just appreciate you guys. So I'm gonna give you all the kind words I can, because I really, really appreciate it. Like, I genuinely appreciate it. I'm not just like these YouTubers on here that just say that shit. Like, I really do. I just didn't ever think I'd be at this point in my personal life. I don't know anybody who's a YouTuber, anybody who's any type of influencer. So I just feel so grateful that people actually latched on to my content, This person said, I knew it would happen for you, babe. Congrats. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I really love their username. It says, they forgot my salad. That's a really cool username. I really, really fuck with that. This person said, hello, you guys rock, beautiful face, with some little hearts and whatnot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always love being called beautiful or, you know, any type of attractive type of things. I just love it. I feel like a lot of trans guys or men in general don't want to be called beautiful, but I'll take it. I'll take any compliment I can get. I love myself. I love the way I look. And when others see that and they could, you know, they give me a compliment, I appreciate it. So thank you so much. This person said, big congrats. Cheddar cuddling up with you at night is everything. My question is, how does Cheddar deal with a tiny house? So this is really cute. Yeah, me and Cheddar sleep together in that bed every single night. At least that I'm here. I know half the week I'm at my girlfriend's house, but when I'm here, we definitely cuddle up. She is such a good cuddler. So how does she deal with living in the tiny house? It's kind of a hard question because I don't know what's going on in her brain, but I do know she is living probably just about the same as she was when I was living in the house. She is indoor, outdoor, so she's not just locked in this 55 square feet. She is exploring outside all day. She's in here. She's in the greenhouse. Like, she's everywhere. I would say the only downside would be it's just a little bit colder in here than it was inside the house. And that's why I insulated the ceiling. That's why I'm really pushing for it. Me personally, I can live with the damn near like 30 degrees, 20 degrees. I can live in it, you know? But my cat, I want her to live a better life. So I think that's one thing I can improve for her life, but I think that she is living very much a free life, having the full yard, you know, the full neighborhood, just being completely free. Because when I think about my cat, I think about myself if I was a cat. You know, I would want to have access to inside and outside and, you know, be able to go to the bathroom outside, be able to go anywhere and do anything and have unlimited food. I give her unlimited food and she stays fit. You know, she's a runner, like she does it all. So I try to think about it like that. And when I think about her, I'm just like, what is the downside? It's probably just it being a little bit cold. And I can keep on working on that. I can get some good heaters in here. I can get some better insulation. I can always do better on that part, but she seems to be okay with it because in the house we lived in the attic and it was cold as hell up there. It wasn't insulated. So that was like my room. I know I had the rest of the house, but she would hang out up there like because she knew that was the room. So I think she's doing all right. Right now, it is a little bit feisty, though, because my sister has 2 cats, and they don't really like Cheddar, and Cheddar doesn't really like them. So she's about to move out in, like, within a week or so. So then she'll get back to having her own space. And when I do get somebody renting my front house, I'm going to say no dogs, because I don't want her to feel any type of way about any dogs. But cats will be okay, but most likely they'll probably be indoors, because a lot of people frown upon indoor-outdoor cats. So I'm sure she'll have the space to herself soon. Okay, this next one's a little bit longer. It says, I have a question and a comment. I don't know if I missed it, but I'm really curious about the status of the greenhouse. I could so see you putting a wood-burning stove in it during the winter. If you could only be sure it would be sturdy. Where did you buy it? Honestly think this was a genius idea, but wonder if you regret it. Would you do that same thing, that same way again? Do you regret the size of your tiny house? I'm really concerned about the structure integrity of the tiny house if you put a loft in it. My comment is that I really wish, let me see if I can see, you could tone down the swearing. I think it might increase your viewership if you did. Plus, kids are watching and you are an example. I also want to say I'm so impressed with how you handle your transition. So many gay and trans kids end up having issues over how people look at them and treat them. I think you are a fantastic example for them. I think this is the one thing that keeps me coming back to your channel. And also, I'm a grandma supporter. Jesus Christ. Okay. First of all, thank you so much for watching. I did realize that I have a lot of older viewers. It seems like the average viewer is somewhere, strangely enough, is somewhere in between like 30 and like 60-year-old women. And then a little bit is like trans guys, younger trans guys. It seems like that's kind of the majority. I know there's a lot of other people, but that's kind of the majority when I looked up my statistics. So I really appreciate like older people watching my stuff because, you know, I look up to older people. I respect older people, and them watching my silly little videos of doing my like kind of crappy DIY jobs and living in this box and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so odd to me. And I really appreciate it more than I appreciate younger people watching for some reason. I don't know why. But, okay, you got a few questions in here. The greenhouse is going good. My sister and I, you know, we recently put it back up. I think they commented again saying they got the update, but I just want to say to everybody else, me and my sister got it back up. It's doing good. I just put lights in it. Everything's going good with it. I do like the idea of a wood-burning stove. The only thing that I don't like about it is probably the money. I think that wood-burning stoves are $100, which is totally fine. And I already have a really nice heater in there, so that's working for right now. Would I do it again? Do I regret it? I don't regret it, but I think that if I were to redo it, I would have done a flooring first. And I already knew that when I was like building it, but it was just costly. And I think that now looking back, I probably would have just paid the money, because I think it was looking like $500 if I want to do like a nice pavement situation, or maybe even concrete, and I still will do it, but it's just kind of weird having to work around it unless I want to completely demolish it and redo it again. So I don't regret it, but that's probably what I would have done differently. And let's see, did they ask anything? Okay, the swearing. I've gotten a lot of comments about my swearing, and it is something that maybe I'm a little bit triggered by because it's the way that I talk, and I don't want to change myself for just people to watch me. But there is a really good point there where younger people are watching, older people are watching. It seems like younger people, obviously, I don't want to swear around younger people, and older people, I don't really like to swear around them either. So I can accommodate. I actually lately have been trying to swear less. It's just hard because that's just like in me. That's just how I talk. I did visit my girlfriend's parents back in December, and I didn't cuss the entire like 5 days because she told me not to. So I can do it. It's just hard because, you know, filming these videos, I'm just being myself. So it'll be hard, but I am trying to do that because that's a really good point. I think it could be better, like, you know, algorithm wise. I feel like I would be pushed a little bit more if I didn't cuss so much. So that's something I'm working on. And I really appreciate that thing that you said about my transition, how I handle it, and like being gay and trans. It's hard, and I agree. It's really hard out here, you know, being, I can only speak on what I am with a trans man. But luckily, I'm rolling with it pretty good. And I don't let it be like my whole life. I think that's kind of a big part about being trans. I don't let my transition be like my main life. I think in the beginning I did. That's why my channel was about being a trans man, but I kind of stepped away from that and just had it be like a secondary thing, you know? So anyways, I really appreciate that comment. It's very juicy. I love all the questions in there, and thanks for watching. Somebody else said, yes, I love it here. Congratulations. And this person is always commenting. I feel like you've been here for a very long time, so I really, really appreciate you. Definitely seem like a homie for real. I think that this person sells boxers, and they might want to do a collaboration. So definitely reach out again. I'm down to try it. I think before I said I didn't have the time. So yeah, I'll definitely try it out. I'd love to do a collab, and I appreciate the support so very, very much. This other person said, God bless you. I love getting a God bless you or something like this type of comments because I'm not religious, but you know, and they probably know I'm not religious either, but they still say it, and I really love it because, you know, although I'm not religious, I definitely see religion as, you know, something that people follow. Obviously, it's something to be it's something to respect in a way because they're following like rules and whatnot, and they're able to keep up with it in their life. And saying God bless you, I know what that means. That's like literally like bless you. So I really, really appreciate that. Any type of positive vibes my way, I'll take it, and I appreciate it. Okay, so this next one says, I'm very happy for you, Elijah, as you have come a long way, a very long way. My question for you is, how much weight have you lost? I know you said you wanted to shed some weight, but I can see from your video you lost. Thank you kindly. Thank you. I have come a long way. I really have. And how much weight have I lost? So I definitely have gone up and down. At one point I was 203, and then I got down to 145, and then I bumped back up to 175. And I think within the last couple of months, I lost some weight, and now I'm down to 158. So I'm getting down there. My goal right now is back to 145. I think I felt the best when I was like 145. So I would say within the past couple of months, I think I was 170 back in like September, maybe September or October, something like that. So, you know, I lost like 12 pounds or so. And I only got maybe 8 to 15 more to go. So I feel really, really good. I definitely will make more videos about my weight loss because I'm doing like a really big challenge right now. So very soon I'll be making a video specifically about my weight. I'll show my full body befores and afters and all that good stuff. But I really appreciate you even noticing because I can't even notice myself. All right, so this next one is literally just a heart. I really love that. So hearts back to you. Appreciate it. This other person said, we wishing you the best, dear, because you keep it real. Most importantly, I appreciate your creativity and down-to-earth demeanor. Thank you. thank you so much. I definitely try to keep it real as possible. I'm very open and honest. I'm a little too open and honest sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be telling my girlfriend or my sister, telling them like what I'm going to be saying in the video or what I'm be talking about. They're like, damn, why are you telling them all that? And I don't know why. That's just how I am. That's how I am in every situation in my life, with my siblings, with my parents, with my, my lover, like literally everybody. I'm just very open and honest. And that's why I think I'm really good for YouTube, because I am open and honest. A lot of these YouTubers these days are literally the opposite. Like you can feel the fakeness off the video, and I don't want to be that. So I appreciate it. Somebody else said, love watching you. I admire your hard work. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, because I am working hard. I'm working real hard. All right, this one says, congrats on your channel growth. Can you speak to your early retirement plan and how long you see yourself living tiny? Thank you. Thank you so much for the congrats. So my retirement plan, I will make a detailed video on this really soon. I think that would be kind of fun to make. But my early retirement plan essentially is to live off of real estate, my rugs, and I'm always forgetting this last one, and social media. So as of right now, I'm almost really there. All I really need is somebody to move into this house. Like my sister's about to move out. She was paying me rent, but like very low. When she moves out, I'll have somebody else move in, and really at that point, I could essentially like retire. But I want to keep my job, just my 2 little days a week, for a little bit longer, until I see like YouTube maybe growing a little bit more and my rug business growing a little bit more. And then I'm kind of thinking I want to have the date of June 1st to quit my job. And I know a lot of people don't really see it as retirement when you're still doing some sort of working, but really what my plan is to just make a lot of videos, very long videos. By that point, I would love to make like 30-minute videos every single day. And really make like better money off of YouTube, like actual money. And with my rugs, I would love to, like, whatever I'm making, whether it's clothing, furniture, just rugs on the floor, wall rugs, I want to just be making a good amount of money as well by that point. And I feel like I need to quit my job in order to go harder on the rugs and harder on the YouTube videos. So by then, I mean, essentially is retirement, but not really. And then what I'm kind of thinking is after a year from that, probably around within that year, I'll probably move in with Kale, and I would always part-time live here. So right now I'm here, and then like 2-3 days a week I'm at her house. And I think that when we live together, so probably when we're living together, I'll be like 3 or 4 nights at her house, and then the other days here. So I'll always live here part-time. And my ultimate plan is, like, within 2 years from now, I want to buy land and scooch this tiny house on it. Right now they're looking around $50,000 to $100,000 for some land. I just need to figure out how to buy it, because there's a few different ways to buy it. So I want to just push the tiny house on there and then still live part-time with Kale. And I really see myself kind of always living tiny house. I really do. Like, even if I get to a point where I can buy a lot of land with a house already on it, live in there part-time with Kale, and then the other half live in the tiny house. I feel like I always want separation with my relationship, so I think that the tiny house is perfect for that. I'll always want to make content in here. I'll always want to improve the space, maybe even trash this one or sell this one and make a whole new one. I feel like I'll always want to do something similar to what I'm doing right now, so I can't even tell you when it will stop. But yeah, I would say maybe forever. And I really do want to do van life as well. So that's something I want to do, and like kind of travel the US and maybe even out of the country eventually. So it all depends on money. It all depends on my rentals. I want to keep on buying more and more houses and add an ADU or add a tiny houses, continue to buy houses. I think the real estate will be like 70% of my income, the YouTube maybe like 15%, and then my art 15%. So I would love to get to a point eventually, like maybe I'm in my mid-30s and I'm like, I don't really want to do YouTube anymore, or I don't really want to, sell my art anymore. I just want to make it for fun and just coast and live off of just the real estate. So that's kind of like what I have in mind. I do have a 75-year life plan, but I don't want to bore you with that right now. I can definitely make more videos, more detailed about that later. But I really, really appreciate the question, because that's definitely tiny house related, and I need more tiny house related questions, I feel. Okay, so this person asked a very, very long one. So it says, hello, Elijah. Do others call you by both names? I'm just going to answer them as they come with this one, because I think there's a lot of questions. I don't know yet. But no. Everybody calls me Elijah. My jobs, my girlfriend, my friends, my family, everybody calls me Elijah. It says, your channel found me because I'm into tiny homes. I went back and through your vlogs, I've seen a small snippet of your personal identity journey. I want your channel to grow and flourish. Thank you. What I wish for your channel is that however people come across your channel and whatever their personal views are, they see the light in you and stay. Oh, that's actually very deep and very nice. Okay. And I still want to see you get that Insta pot. LOL. You know what? I know I want an Insta pot. I do have something very similar to an Insta pot, but it's like tiny and it's just for soup. But I would like that. You need to go thrifting because I see them on the shelves. And also don't forget Marketplace and Facebook. Yes, I am already acting like Auntie Pelma to you. Pamela. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Auntie Pamela to you. And Auntie Pamela is all about a bargain and quality. So am I. So we in the same boat. I have bought an Amish shed. It has a little loft. It has a double doors in the front. I think it's 16 by 20. It has a metal roof and painted wood. It has 2 windows already installed, one in the back and the other on the side. So I will have to replace the front door, maybe French doors to fit this space. That sounds literally amazing. That sounds so nice. 16 by 20? Damn, that's like my that's like almost as big as my pool. Like that's pretty juicy. I really appreciate all your kind words. I definitely will look into the Instapot. I feel like that at this point, I think you're right. They're really cheap. I just need to find the space for it because it's pretty big. I'm about to add a microwave in here really, really soon. So that's going to take up a big bulk. Maybe I can get a mini one though. All right, this one says, would you ever tattoo yourself? Who do you listen to music-wise? How would you like to see yourself grow internally? I like that. I would tattoo myself, and I have tattooed myself. I have a tattoo gun. Maybe I should make a video on tattooing myself. That'd be kind of fun. I just don't really do it that often because I'm not good at it. Obviously, I'm not a tattoo artist. But I kind of got it for fun. I got it for a party, and I had a lot of my friends tattoo me. They all basically faded because they didn't go deep enough. But who do I listen to? I listen to quite a few. I love The Strokes. I love Cigarettes After Sex. I love Duster. I love Beach House. Like, I like that type of music. There's a lot of others, but I kind of like that sort of like music, alternative, I guess. I don't know what it is. And then where do I see myself? How do I see myself growing internally? That's a hard question to answer. Internally, I definitely see myself learning how to be patient, because I'm not a patient person. I think that's something I really need to work on. You probably see it in my videos. I'm always rushing. I'm always saying I'm short on time. I feel like that's something I need to learn, how to be more patient. I think patience is something I need to grow with. And I think something else internally would be, I'm not too sure what else, but I think patience. When I think about something I really need to improve on, it's patience. Because I'm not patient. I'm really not. I'm always on a time schedule. Maybe when I get older, after I've done a lot of things in my life, I'll be able to relax and be able to actually just chill out and not be so annoying about time. But I love those questions. Very deep, very nice. All right, I got a longer one here. I've been a subscriber for almost 2 months now. One of your videos popped up my feed one day, and I've been watching you since. I found your videos inspiring in many DIY aspects and love your art and creativity. Your videos have a chill vibe about them, which I like a lot. Your girlfriend's also very creative, talented, and I also enjoy your videos with her together making art. Your cheddar kitty is adorable too. For your Q&A video, I do have a question. Do you and your girlfriend ever plan on living together? I hope that's not too personal to ask. I really appreciate you sticking along. I mean, 2 months is a long time, and I love making a DIY, so I'm happy you like those. Yeah, and also cheddar's really cute. So for the question, do we ever plan on living together? I did already answer that. I think that we'll probably move in together within the next year. So We'll see what happens though, because we both do like living separate and then just coming together a couple days a week. But I don't know. We probably could find a really juicy spot. It's really all about like what can we find. We could get we want a 2-bedroom. We could get a 2-bedroom in her apartment complex. We could get one in a house somewhere. It all depends on what we do. But I definitely do see us living together within the year. So it's not too personal, definitely not too personal. This person said, keep up the hard work because you're doing great. Thank you. I definitely will. You know, when I have hard days, hard times, I definitely do think maybe I should stop posting. So questions, or not questions, but comments like this really keep me going. So I really, really appreciate it. Somebody else said, I love watching your content and congratulations to reaching almost 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I've seen this person in the comments a lot as well, so I really appreciate you watching. Thanks. This other person said, congratulations, man. This person also is a very big commenter, damn near comments on everything. It's life according to Logan. I know that they live in a truck, and they're like a truck driver, and I really think that's so crazy, so inspirational, because they're so tiny. Oh my god, I'm sorry. My phone literally just died, and now I am a little bit more crunched for time. But I'm going to get through these last ones. So, let's see here. This one said, I found your channel last year and have been loving your daily videos. Thank you so much for watching them. It's cool to see your process on the tiny house. Where/how do you find the inspiration for your art? Also, do you ever get in a funk with lack of creativity? If so, how do you bring yourself out of it? I really appreciate that you even watch the process of the tiny house. Now, where do I get my inspiration for my art? I would say I don't really know exactly where I get the inspiration for my art. I would definitely consider like YouTube videos like an art form, right? So I'd get this inspiration when I'm running or when I'm biking. I would say my rug inspiration I probably get from Pinterest if I really need it, but sometimes it just pops up in my head. You know, like with the video specifically, I kind of just think about things I have to do throughout the day, and I'm like, can I film it? Would they like it? I'll film it. With the rugs, it really more so is like I look at somebody else's art and I'm like, I could probably make something similar to that, or that inspires me to make something else. But I definitely do get in funks. If I get into a funk, I mainly kind of just think like, all right, let me go for a bike ride, let me go for a run, because truly when I do those things, the inspiration comes, the ideas come. So that's what I do normally. And then sometimes I just take a break too, because sometimes I just need to get away from what I'm even doing. Maybe I have too much thought on it and I need to step away from it for a little bit. So that, hopefully that helps you. This person said, I'm so happy for you. Your videos are great. I always look forward to watching the next video. You're doing a great job with your tiny house rug making and property. As a longtime DIYer, I could be your mother. Shout out to the mothers out there. I absolutely love that you take the projects by yourself. It says, what was the first DIY project that started you on your quest of self-reliance? Best of luck. Thank you. Yeah, first of all, I do them alone because I have to. I'm just very frugal. And I do the DIY project specifically because I'm trying to save money. And I think it started when I did some projects on my ADU, because it was, you know, a lot of things I had to do. I had to put the walls in the shower. I had to put drywall in. I had to redo the whole kitchen. You know, I had to map out where the bathroom stuff is. Like, there was so much work I had to do in there. It started there because it was for somebody else and not for me. I really felt like I had to do a good job and I wanted to save money. So I think it started there. But if I were to go really far back into my past, back when I was maybe as early as like 8 or 9 years old, I used to make like tree houses and stuff. And I love the building process. I love the, you know, seeing it, you know, into fruition, what I had in my mind, and then hanging out in it, you know. So I think it started that early, to be honest with you. I love a DIY project so much. This person said, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Thank ya. Keep up the great work. You are an inspiration to many and a light in this world. How sweet. Am I a light in this world? I don't know, but I appreciate it. I really do. This one says, gratitude. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting us in your space. You are a kind spirit and light. I love your rugs. I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I really do. I love letting you in my space. It's kind of like a big part of my day. I love filming what I do. I love showing you guys. I love it. This person said, I love the tiny house content. Keep it up, and I adore Cheddar. My question is, now that you have been in the house for a while, what would you have done differently in the house or in the process? I feel like I probably should have insulated the ceiling first. before I even moved in. I probably would have just like put a little bit more money into it initially. I know I didn't even have the money, but I probably should have like put out a credit card, done something, because I feel like I just kind of hate the design of it now. I mean, I don't hate it, but I look at it, I'm like, there's so many things I could do. I wish I would have put in the loft, insulated the top. There's just so much, but in the end, I'm happy with where I am right now. And I have a lot of plans for the future, so we'll be okay either way. This person said, my question would be for you, Sir Elijah. Wait, what is it? My question would be to you, Sir Elijah. Question was, is it hard for you to move from such a big place to a tiny house? Make sure you write my question down for your Q&A. JK, I'm sure you will remember. It's such an easy question. I just started watching and subscribed a few months ago. I really enjoy the daily videos, which increase your algorithm. Keep up the good work. Yes, I know. Daily videos, it's working out. It was not that hard. I think the only thing that was hard was my design. I love the design of my home, but I truly am not home like that much. I'm always out working out with my girlfriend, just doing random things, doing things in this world. So it really was just the design. I was kind of sad to lose that design I made in that whole house. Like, I love designing, you know? And now that I can only design this little thing in my greenhouse, it just feels kind of like, damn, I want more place to design. So maybe I'll make a business where I design other people's places. But all in all, no, it wasn't too hard. It's really just getting ready my stuff. Like, I don't really care about my stuff anymore, honestly. This person said, just keep living your truths that you can never go wrong, because people gravitate towards genuine souls. Keep making the beautiful art. It's appreciated. Very true. I love to stay truthful. Appreciate it. Elijahrayy, you're a beautiful individual, and your actions speak for themselves. God bless you and your family. Girlfriend also. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am 66, grandma, living in Michigan. I love your spirit. Well, hey, grandma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love these grandmas. I love these grandmas. I love these moms. I love you guys. Speaking of grandmas, I don't know if this one. Oh yeah, this one says, "Hi, I'm an 80-year-old great granny in Kentucky. Great granny. Wow, congrats on that. Don't know how you ended up on my feed, but glad you did. I think your rugs are amazing. I'm very interested in your tiny home. I wish everyone had a home. Just having an address is necessary." Very true. Shout out to you. Being 80 is just crazy. That's such a big deal. I want to hit 80, and I want to be just like you, so that's amazing. I really appreciate you watching. Again, I love when older people are watching. It just really amazes me. Yeah, and very true. Everybody needs a home. All right, I'm going to stop off at the very last comment here. They said, I also am proud of what you are accomplishing. It's not easy. I found your channel by chance, and I find you an honest, real influencer. I bought 5 acres. Wow. Okay. Staten honest. Of land/woods in the upper Michigan. Someday I plan to build and live in nature while having my shop, so we can continue silversmithing. I don't even know what that is. We do Renaissance festivals and some traveling for these events, so I'm enamored by other people's ventures in life. And most of all, thank you, Elijahrayy, for sharing all your ideas how to make it in this world. Wow. First of all, you're an inspiration, because 5 acres is the goal. That is such a big goal of mine. I'm so happy for you, like so incredibly happy for you. So we're kind of in the same boat. I love how you have your own little business thing going on. Like, that sounds like amazing. I don't even know what all that is. I don't know what silversmithing is, but I definitely will look it up. But yeah, I appreciate the comment, appreciate the love. I appreciate the love from all you guys. I really do. I definitely, like I said, will make another Q&A soon. I think I'll make them longer and longer if you guys give me more and more questions. I got you. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching this video. I really appreciate you watching all the videos. I appreciate you subscribing, buying my art if you do, just looking at my art, giving me suggestions on things I can do better. Sometimes I maybe take a little harshly when people give me too many suggestions, because it's a lot, coming from people, all these suggestions. I don't have money to do them, but I do really appreciate it. I'm always going to be here. My plan is to post every day for at least the next couple of years. So really appreciate you tagging along on this ride. I'm sure that I will evolve throughout the years, and I just have so many plans for the future. So I really appreciate you guys just riding here with me in my life. So anyways, that's it. Have a good day. Peace.